Hey, what's up? Thank you for clicking on this video today. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Happy New Year.
Yes, 2024.
Woo!
We made it our first video of 2024.
First vlog of 2024. Let's get it. First vlog of 2024. I hope everyone had like really good, fun holidays.
Yes.
I know we did. We've kind of just been like on this little like mental break, staycation, vacation, like whatever.
Dealing with all the madness of the holidays.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of took this time to just be with family, be with the kids, and just chill and do all the fun, festive things. But we're back.
We back.
Like we never even left. Back with another sesh today. But we are looking to grow the channel even more this year. We are going to put our best foot forward to, you know,
2024, we going strong. Road to 100 subscribers.
100.
Road to 100.
It doesn't seem like I don't know.
It's a lot to us.
It's
so
a lot
if
to
you see
us,
this far in, subscribe if you're not subscribed, because it will make all the difference for us.
Yeah. And you know, we didn't really want to, like, with the stress of the holidays and end of the year wrap up and everything, like, make our lives even more stressful with, like, crunching in recording. We've just been kind of going with the ebb and flow of things. We're not forcing things, right? But anyway, now that we're back and better, let's get into this sesh. Today we have a little bit of London pound cake. Plant-based medicine, if you know, you know. Rolled up in a pineapple, Bob Marley.
I seen those. I'm like, I feel like we haven't had those in a while, so I grabbed them. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
the pineapple wraps.
The Bob Marley slap.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, homies. Oh my god, this tastes so good. The wrap tastes so good. And of course, you already know, all natural.
All natural.
All natural hemp leaf. We don't do the nicotine tobacco products over here. Well, we try not to. Not that we don't.
We do sometimes. No.
We're human. We're not perfect.
When I'm grabbing wraps, I try to get like the natural organic shit.
How is everyone's 2024 so far? Comment down below. Let us know if you had a cool thing that you did with your buds, your homies, your fam, whatever. Any cool strains you guys are into?
I feel like 2024 really hasn't popped off yet. Like there hasn't been no major things that happened in 2020. Like, what do you think the first major 2024 event is gonna be? Like,
oh. Well, actually, I have a cool little update story about a story that was very big and controversial. I don't know why I'm having trouble saying that.
In 2023?
Back in 2016, but very relevant.
That's
now.
BC, before COVID.
What do I think the next event is going to be? I can tell you right now, I am fucking sick and tired of living through major historical events. I will tell you that right now. So I honestly hope that there is none. I know. I just feel like something's brewing though. Like something is going to happen before the month is over. Like there's going to be like some major fucking thing. The spiritual ascension like is literally splitting our timelines into two. Like some timelines are shifting together, and then like some is just splitting into two. London pound cake, it's a good strain. It's actually like a 70-30 split between indica and sativa. So we've actually dabbed London pound mints, and that's where I think you thought that I was going to say London pound mints, because we've had London pound mints.
That's a popular like strain.
Dabs, but not
actual
plant-based one strain. London pound cake is a cross between Sunset Sherbet and an unknown but very heavy hitting indica. So the big news, what all this hubbaloo is about, right? Is that the word? What's all the hubbub or whatever they used to say back in the day. What's the word on the street?
The rigmarole.
The rigmarole. What's the haps?
Hello. Yeah, shit.
Gypsy Rose was released.
Refresh my memory.
Released from prison recently. Welcome home, Gypsy Rose. Well, a lot of you probably know this story already, and I'm just doing like a little recap because some of us need it.
Yeah. Listen, 2016
I forgot all about it,
ago.
so I needed it too.
I don't know what the hell. I don't know anything from 2016. I'm not gonna.
Summer 16. Are you kidding me? Summer 16? How can anyone
Must have been a good
that?
summer because I don't remember.
We went to Future's tour. Or was that 2017? Oh, I can't remember now. I think it was.
Wait, that was 2016
or 2017. Anyway, Summer 16 was pretty fun. He doesn't remember. That's how much fun we had. Okay. So, Gypsy Rose, as many of you already know, this was a big case back in 2016, like I said. So, she was the girl who had her mother killed by an online boyfriend.
Oh, shit, okay.
Because her mother, Dee Dee Blanchard, she suffered from Munchausen syndrome.
Oh,
and
okay. No, I do remember this now.
Yeah, you remember. Yeah. So Gypsy Rose grew up basically being told by her mother, Dee Dee, her whole life that she was sick, that she only had the mental capacity of a 7-year-old. That, you know, by the time Gypsy was 8, she was told, you know, by her mother, and she was described, you know, suffering from leukemia and like muscular dystrophy. So she had to be in a wheelchair.
In the hospital and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and even like require a feeding tube.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like her mother took
I remember
this so far and made her go through just incredible surgeries. Just treatments for all these medical issues and diagnoses that ultimately Gypsy never even had.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
But I blame the doctors as well. Like, why are they doing all them surgeries for no reason?
I know, but like her mother was so adamant about like all of these things, and like her mother just, you know, she made her take boatloads and boatloads of medication to
what causes that? Like what like?
Well, her mom was like, "Look, I was in Hurricane Katrina." Yeah, so like her mom, like it's really sad because like Gypsy just spent like so much time in a wheelchair, but like she could walk. She didn't need the feeding tube. Like she really didn't have any of these.
Walk. She never tried.
She could walk, but her mom would
made her do it?
Made her. And like anytime she ever tried to like act any different, her mom would like squeeze her real fucking tight.
Right, baby.
Yeah.
Tell the truth.
And like hold food from her and like
That's crazy.
It was really, really fucked up. Like Gypsy, she endured a lot of like weird mental abuse and sometimes, you know, physical. Like she would be withheld food and stuff. Like
that's crazy.
By this fucking lady, like her mother, you know, the person that's supposed to like love and protect and care for her. And it's fucked up because, but yeah, like ultimately her teeth had to be pulled out.
Stop.
And I was like talking about that before. I'm high. It's crazy because like she appeared to be like, the mom appeared to be like this really loving and like genuine caregiver, you know.
Yeah.
Attentive mom, like any loving, devoted mother, you know, would be like
like a normal mom.
Like a normal mom, right? Like, but then like sometimes too over the top about it, you know. Gypsy, like, she ended up, I think, seeing a psychiatrist or something, or a therapist at one point when she was like 14. But unfortunately, like, that doctor never reported, like the doctor thought to himself, like, she's a victim of Munchausen syndrome, and then never reported it.
Don't they have like an obligation to report?
They're mandated reporters. They have to report any kind of abuse.
Like abuse thing, you know?
Any kind, and he never reported it, and later said, Well, because I didn't have enough evidence. But you still had a feeling, and that's all you need to go on.
Yeah.
Like when Gypsy was like 19, like her and her mom Dee Dee, like they ended up like getting into like a really bad fight, like a really bad argument that like resulted in like, you know, like a physical altercation where like the mom like smashes Gypsy's computer and like pinned her down and like held her down against the bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some time after, Gypsy, like, she gets back on another laptop on the computer. She's back active again. She's online, and she decides to like join the like Christian mingle. Or we can only assume because it said Christian dating site.
That's the
we can only assume
that's the only one they got out
Christian mingle.
Seen all those ads and shit on TV.
And she ended up meeting Nicholas Godjohn. I'm gonna botch the name, I'm sorry, but yeah, this guy. And so they're talking and they're like online dating or whatever and everything, and Gypsy ends up confiding in him all the fucked up things that her mom was doing to her, making her go through her whole life basically, believing that she was sick and only mentally had the mental capacity of only like a 7-year-old. And then that leukemia at 8 years old, like
that's fucking
so
evil.
she ends up confiding in you know, Nick, and ends up convincing him the only way that we're gonna be together is if you kill her. Like, she has to be out of my life for good.
And this fucking dude actually did it, huh?
And he was like, yeah, all right, yeah.
Just went.
I'll do it.
Damn.
I'll do it.
Talk about thirsty, dude. Like,
you were on a Christian dating site.
and you found someone to kill your mom. Like, that's.
And you found the murderer on a Christian. That's.
Yeah.
Look. I would have been like, in the name of Jesus, I did it.
You know? If I was his lawyer, that'd be my defense.
That's the last place I think I would probably go to look for a murderer. So in June of 2015, Gypsy calls up Nick, and she's like, hey, Nick. And he's like, hey. She's like, I need you to come over here and do that thing.
Like, right now, no plan, nothing.
And he's like, all right.
On the spot.
You're right there, babe. Bye.
Damn.
Came over, made his way to the kitchen, and just started getting to work. Like, he just started stabbing Dee Dee.
Damn.
Like, in the kitchen, and Gypsy is like hiding in the bathroom.
Oh my god.
And then they just ended up like dipping out, and she was caught like just a couple hours later, I think at his house or something, because she had posted a status, that bitch is dead, and then later claimed that she wanted to like get caught that way, or like she wanted like people to find like the mom's body.
That's insane. What was her sentencing?
So yeah, in 2016, she like pled guilty to like 2nd-degree murder, and she was sentenced to 10 years. But she had 85% of it served, so she was able to be released on December 28th, 2023.
Wow.
Yeah, so
she,
that's
like,
the latest.
Wait, so she didn't beat the case. She served her whole sentence.
85% of it, yeah.
No, but like that's pretty much what I'm saying. Like, people get, you know, out on good behavior or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, damn. So she did that shit and served put her time in.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought she like got out, like she beat the case she was in, and then like the case was still going and she beat it or something. No, she was in there for what, 7 years?
This
7
plant-based medicine is really, really good. I'm like really, really
That's kind of fucked.
relaxed and mellow and stony baloney. But yeah, no, that is really, really messed up. And like, honestly, that whole like Munchausen syndrome by proxy, like that has always interested me. does that just like one day just like develop? Is that like a product of like trauma somewhere sometime?
I feel like it's like a mom who doesn't want to let their child go. You know, that's like afraid to let their child go and like be free, so they come up with like these ways to keep their child, like their baby, like always in control.
That's what she said too, was her mom was super controlling of like everything, that like she didn't even really go to school.
That's what I mean, like they're afraid to, like I don't know, I'm just making shit up, but that's how I feel.
Into 2024, we are gonna make a real conscious effort to try and drop some more vlogs, some content, more throughout the week and stuff, other than just doing it like once a week. I have a couple really good stories lined up and ready to go.
Word. I have an idea too for a story. It's cool.
So I'll do the next two, and then maybe you can do the third.
All right.
Because that way it'll give you a little more time. He needs a little more time.
This one's like a conspiracy type of a story, like a mystery.
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah, so I have a couple good, like...
It's gonna be good.
Mix of, like, one is like a really, really gruesome true crime, and then one is like a really spooky one.
I want to tell you what mine is so bad.
I know, I can't. Okay. Thank you for coming to today's sesh, you guys. Happy New Year, and thank you so much for 61 subscribers. That means the absolute world to us. If there's any stories that you guys think that we should be talking about or covering, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you guys are on. And
we have to be more careful going into 2024.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So we apologize for that, but we have to.
Yeah. And if you have your own spooky story that you want to write into us, let us know. Email it to the email in the description box below. We'll read it and we'll shout you out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next sesh. Stay stoned and stay spooky. Bye.
Bye.